So a video is circulating of a mosh pit at a wedding. So apparently the wedding was coming to an end, and the DJ, as one of the last songs, he decided it would be cool for the shits and giggles to throw in Raining Blood. So are you guys ready to check out this video? Are you ready to check out this video?
Fuck yeah.
Welcome to another episode from Takedowns to Breakdowns with A&P, and this week I must say, in the world of metal, there's not much to talk about.
I know, it's been pretty dead.
I mean, there's still some rumblings over the whole 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗠 murder thing, but I'm over that.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about that ad nauseum. And you know it's a slow week in metal when the biggest news involves Slayer in a wedding. I mean, that tells you everything that you need to know.
Yeah.
It tells you everything that you need to know. So a video is circulating of a mosh pit at a wedding. So apparently the wedding was coming to an end, and the DJ, as one of the last songs, he decided it would be cool for the shits and giggles to throw in Raining Blood. So are you guys ready to check out this video? Are you ready to check out this video?
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's do this. Watch the bride. She has left the room. She's not happy. She's not happy. I'm almost willing to bet that none of these guys are Slayer fans, and they're just drunk.
Oh, I mean, they're moshing like Slayer fans.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
Dude, they know how to mosh. They know how to mosh. Oh, maybe not that guy.
That guy. There's one of those at every show, by the way. So anyhow.
Holy shit. She got knocked over.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
She did not look happy.
No, she didn't look happy. She looked like she was looking for the complaint box to write a complaint about it. Look at that. The bride has left the pit.
Oh. Yeah, she's like all pissed. Stop this.
Like, who thought this was going to be fun?
Oh, it looks like fun.
I know, it looks like fucking fun.
I do like, I'll wait for it to finish.
There's another video, but the other one is older, of a wedding that the opening song, the one that they walk into the venue, was also Raining Blood. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a big Slayer fan. In this
I don't think about the wedding, though.
I don't think about Slayer at my wedding. But having said that, if you are to walk in, never mind the pit. We'll attack the pit in a minute. If you are to walk in, let's say you marry a metalhead, right? And you guys are like thinking about like what's gonna be our walk-in song into the venue, like introducing you, Mr. and Mrs. Almeida, and you guys walk. What song out there do you think fits the bill? For me, Raining Blood doesn't fit the bill. In all honesty.
Of course not. But I don't even know what would fit the bill. I've never thought that far.
No.
No.
Is there any Slayer song that would fit that bill?
Fuck no. I don't think any metal song fits
Warren
that bill.
Symbol, maybe?
No metal song fits that bill.
I don't know about that. I think now you're going a little bit too far.
I don't think I'm going too far. I think no metal song really fits that bill.
Of walking in?
No. Oh, maybe if you're like a groomsman.
No.
Not the bride and groom, though.
Like a metalcore song with a huge breakdown as the doors open, and you get the breakdown and you walk in. No? Like stomping, you walk in.
No.
So for you, no metal song?
I don't think no metal song does it for me.
Not even a ballad?
No. What the
like
fuck?
A doom song?
No. Like, I don't want to
Definitely not funeral doom, that's for sure.
Funeral doom.
I don't think that's the right move for a wedding. But
I work weddings. Like, I do, like, tech for weddings and stuff. If I ever was at a wedding and
Slayer
kicks in and I see the mosh pit opening up, I'm dropping everything. And I'm going to the mosh pit.
Really?
When the fuck are you going to say, hey, I was in a mosh pit for Raining Blood. Cool.
At a wedding.
But you leave the wedding part until after, like...
Because everybody's going to be like, okay, so
whatever.
Whatever we're doing.
At a wedding. There you go. That's the seller.
That is the seller. Fuck. That. I don't know, man. When I was watching this video, first of all, kudos to the DJ for getting it going. But even more kudos to the people who got the pit, really, really alive. Because as a DJ, you could throw that shit out there as a joke, and everybody could be like, what the fuck, and just stop and look at the DJ, like, create an awkward moment. But nobody created an awkward moment, which lends me to believe that there were some metalheads in there, and maybe the DJ knew that, and whatever. Maybe this was planned with the groomsman or with the best man or whoever. And if that's the case, like, I think that's a great idea. I really do. And if you do it at the end, there is no harm, no foul, because it's really the last song of the night. Like, who gives a shit? I mean, the only downside is everybody's drunk, so maybe that's not a downside. Maybe that actually makes things better.
Maybe.
Now, the walk-in song is Raining Blood. I honestly don't think that's a good walk-in song.
No.
I don't think Slayer has any really good walk-in songs. I mean, if you're Jewish, definitely don't want to walk into Angel of Death.
Nope.
That's like definitely a no-no.
That's a no-no, yeah.
That's definitely a no-no. But outside of that, like, I can't think Expendable Youth. Like, if there's a shotgun marriage, maybe. But I think that's a little bit more sarcastic than probably the groom and the bride would willing to admit.
I gotta say, man, I'm disappointed in the metal community this week. Nothing better than this.
Ronnie Radke is quiet.
Like, this is the 1 week where I wish he did something stupid.
I'm sure he did, but he didn't make the news. What's the odds of him not doing something stupid on any given week? Actually, that's not true. Somebody, I don't know if it was this week or last week, somebody made some comments about, I think it was LA Guns. Some band made some comments about the stupidity of laptops in live music, and obviously, he grabbed his and he went. He went on a rampage. I don't get this. Music has evolved, right? Like, we've had this discussion. I'm all for the laptops, and I don't want to revisit this story. I'm all for it as long as they're there as an enhancing part of what the show and the performance is all about. If everything is in it, and then it's just you on stage, then for me that's more hip hop than it is a metal show. That's just my opinion. But it is worth whatever it's worth. But back into the weddings and stuff. So you don't really think there any song out there, metal band? What about hair metal? Like some Poison, some Whitesnake?
Oh, maybe
like Pour Some Sugar on Me
but
by,
maybe
by
not,
Def Leppard?
I don't know about walking. Maybe like during the wedding.
Yeah, I think some of those are...
Some of those are more lighthearted.
Come On, Feel the Noise?
Yeah. I feel like that shit's more lighthearted, so I feel like...
Girls and Boys?
I think it works better than Raining Blood.
Yeah, all of those work better than Raining Blood. Like, We're Not Gonna Take It?
Yep.
Those are kind of party, like, they're not metal,
anthems.
But they're like rock anthems, you know what I mean?
Any rock anthem, like even I Love Rock and Roll.
What about AC/DC with Highway to Hell as a walk-in song?
Yeah. Okay, well, technically, it works in two ways.
I know. It could be taken in from two different angles here. I think AC/DC has a bunch.
Yeah,
Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Fuck, Thunderstruck would be a great walk-in song, especially during the guitars.
But I feel like if Thunderstruck...
You have to walk in with a walk.
I was going to say, if you're going to do Thunderstruck as your open... And one, you got to be a groomsman. I don't know if the actual bride and groom can do that, but the groom's got to walk in, or even the bridesmaids got to walk in, playing the guitar. Playing that part of the guitar, doing the walk, got to do it.
I agree. Now, if the wife's name is Rosie, A Whole Lot of Rosie would be a great song. I don't know if she would appreciate The Whole Lot of Rosie, because that kind of implying that she's a big girl.
Yeah.
But so maybe she... Lot. Yeah, so maybe she wouldn't like that. Like, AC/DC was fat-shaming women back in the day. So, but it is what it is. I think those bands, hair metal bands, like rock bands, I think there's more songs of those that you could use as a walk-in or even or like songs within your wedding. But like death metal, deathcore, thrash, I think it's a lot harder to digest, especially for those that are not fans of that music. Like, I mean, if both bride and groom are, then it's a different story. Just imagine if both of them are into like goth and emo. Fuck, there's a wedding I don't want to attend. It's gonna be fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's all gonna be black. Everybody's gotta wear black.
There'll be some Evanescence on the thing, like
some Evanescence.
Dancing to My Immortal.
Bring Me to Life. Bring Me to Life. Imagine that as your walk-in song. Bring Me to Life.
It definitely has happened before. You can't like. It definitely happened.
What about Trivium? No Trivium as your walk-in song.
I don't think me walking in and then silence in the snow. Like, I don't know if that's the vibe.
Yeah, it might not be the vibe. Some Lorna Shore, no?
Oh, definitely not. Into the Hellfire. No.
Into the Hellfire. Oh, fuck. For a walking song after the wedding, you already walked into the Hellfire. I mean, you already signed the papers. Everything is signed and dealed and delivered. At that point, you're kind of like, you're already there.
You're already there.
You know, you're already there. I don't know. I applaud these initiatives. I don't know how genuine they are these days because everybody's doing shit for the clicks.
Yeah.
I have a hard time. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time believing anything I see online these days.
Of course, because you never know what's
You don't know what the context is.
Yeah.
You don't know how real shit is. People post videos of something that they say that happened now, and then you come to find out the video is like 10 years old, and it was something completely different that happened on another part of the world. It's just there's so much garbage out there. Like there's no filter, right? Like there's no like big. Not that I want that to happen, to have like a big father figure that says no, this is not for this and whatever. So it's really it leaves it up to the people that are watching to kind of decipher, and people are stupid as shit. Like Slipknot would say, people equal shit. So they're not really smart and wise in terms of what they're seeing. So sometimes I wonder if some of these things are done just for like clicks and trying to go viral and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that one.
It's not like 30 years ago when there was no internet and whatever people did at their weddings is
what
whatever
they did.
At
Exactly.
their weddings.
There was no reason to it. It was just done.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've seen these videos of like women pretending that they're gonna go suck their men's dick, and then the kid walks in, and then they all start dancing to like kind of like you're using your kids in like that kind. I don't know, man. That shit to me is like fuck. Now there's people saying that some of the videos of people rescuing animals from the side of the street, they're the ones that dump the animals there, and then they go there and they film like to make them look like, hey, I'm. Slayer at a wedding is the least of our concerns. To be honest. So when are they coming out of retirement?
I don't care.
With a tour. You don't care? You've never been a big Slayer fan?
No, but I've seen them enough.
There's no such thing as seeing Slayer enough. I would love to see them one more time.
But if I see them one more time, it's going to be in the same venue I saw them for the first time. And it's probably going to be the same set.
Of course. I there's only one set I want to see from them is the set.
It's the set.
Yeah.
But I've seen that set twice now.
Okay, but...
I've never been the biggest Slayer fan. I like Slayer. Like, I like them as a band, but I'm not head over heels. Right? But if they come to town, I'll go see them.
I don't know, man.
But I'm not like praying for their comeback.
Slayer's that girl that got away in my youth, I feel.
Cool.
Whatever that means.
Exactly.
I'm not even quite sure what that means at this point. But
anyways, let's...
I'm just a big Slayer fan. So for me, there's no such thing as too much Slayer. What about we talk wedding. What about funerals? Slayer at funeral? South of Heaven?
No. That's like a curse.
Really?
Yeah.
What about other bands? Would funerals be more appropriate?
Yeah.
Like some My Dying Bride at a funeral?
Yeah, like funerals are more appropriate.
Paradise Lost at a funeral?
Yeah, Paradise Lost, yeah. Anything Doom.
Like some Catatonia at your
Unto
funeral?
Others, something gothic. You need,
I think that would fit the bill. I always thought about like what would be my funeral song, and I was always divided between two: Highway to Hell and Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
I thought it would be Loneliness by Winter Sun.
Loneliness?
You said that you wanted that at your funeral.
Nah, I've changed my mind. Nah, if
Death in the Healing?
If I had to pick one Winter Sun song for my funeral, Death in the Healing, yeah. That would be it. You're right about that. That would definitely be it. Loneliness, I don't know, man. It probably would hit me hard, even though I'm dead. But I don't know if it would have. The impact.
It would hit me. It would hit me.
Yeah, I think it would hit the other people really hard too. And
especially the acoustic version of that song.
I want my funeral to be uplifting. To be honest,
I'll make it uplifting. Don't worry.
I want to pre-record some videos and shit, so you can have like you can have like one of those screens that comes down with a projector.
But you need to be like, if you guys are watching this,
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Hey, I see you crying. Don't cry like a little bitch, and like point. And like call people's names out. Hey, I see you crying. Why are you crying?
What about if they're not there? If the people I call their names out.
Say someone who won't be there and be like, hey, he's not there. Like you got to make it realistic.
Okay.
Someone who's not going to your funeral.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay. I don't know. I think I want to do that. I want to do a video. I want to have a playlist that I make. You know what I mean? I want to choose who does the speeches.
The playlist will be after the video, and you got to be like, and now you guys have to listen to my playlist.
No, that I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you got to be like, and now since it's my day, you guys have to listen to my playlist. And then the video turns off.
Yeah, I want somebody to read my speech. Like, I want to make my own speech.
Like you're
I want to do my own eulogy.
Your own eulogy?
Yeah. Well, I could record a video of me reading my own eulogy. Has that ever been done? I don't know if that's ever been done. I want to be a trendsetter.
You're gonna be literally like people are gonna leave your funeral being like, "Fuck, I can't wait for the next one."
What a dick, that guy.
They're gonna be like, "Holy shit, I've never been to such a cool funeral before." People would start crying, and then they'd end up just leaving with smiles on their face.
I think so too. And I want to be cremated, so you can just put like my little jar in the middle there. You know, and then as loot bags, you could put like little Ziploc bags of me and send it with people home as loot bags. Thanks for attending. Here you go. A little dime bag.
I don't know what part of this is him.
Oh, for you, Jasper, that's the dick. Here you go.
That's the dick.
Yeah, that's the dick. Or his ass. You can kiss it on the way home. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I want it to be uplifting, dude. Like, I've never been a down person. I remember I've always been more of a fan of funerals than weddings, to be honest, because it's easier to dress for a funeral than it is for a wedding, and it's a lot cheaper. So I've always been a fan of funerals because of that, and I've always felt since I was a young kid, I remember having this discussion in elementary school with a teacher, that my view on funerals, or dying, I should say, is that it's just another stage in life. Like, there's birth, there's like puberty, for women there's menopause, and then there's death. It's just another stage in your life, and it doesn't mean the end. It just means a transition to another stage in your life that we don't know about. And if it's the end, fuck it, whatever. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
nothing is meant to last forever.
And on that note,
we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully there's some better things to talk about than Slayer and mosh pits at weddings and whatever the fuck. Let's hope somebody does something crazy and stupid during this week. I think the odds are somebody will.
Yeah.
I think that's the odds. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week with another video.
See ya.